Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make your very own house in Minecraft. I didn't actually know how to title this video, so I'm just referring to this as a plain old house. Let me know if you have a better idea in the comments. Seriously, I need help. It's also worth mentioning that I have designed the inside for you, but you'll have to wait until the end of the video to see it. The amount of space required to make this house is a 10 by 12 block area as represented by the white concrete grid on the ground, which you are more than welcome to make in your world if you feel as though it will help you out. Here are all of the materials that you will need to make your house. Please do make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of our stuff, we can get started. So, step one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come to the bottom from right hand corner of my grid, count inwards 1, 2, and then left 1. Here's where it all starts. Begin by placing 6 dark prismarine or side note warped planks going left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extend towards you by 1, left by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend backwards by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You then want to extend right by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, in 1, and then right by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just join back to where you first started. So the end result of this should look exactly like this. So it's quite a simple shape. You can think of it as a T if you like. You can think of it as a... I don't even know how to describe this. Well, once you have created this shape, anyway, the mystery shape, we are going to grab the white concrete and we are going to place 2 layers. So that will be 1, 2 layers of white concrete absolutely everywhere on top of the dark prismarine. Now, as I mentioned, you can use warped planks, but if you do have dark prismarine available, I would recommend that beyond the warped planks. I know that one is easier than the other, as I have been informed by my subscribers, but dark prismarine has this such a cool texture to it. Like it is in color similar to the warp planks, but in texture is different. So that is what we want to have so far, ladies and gentlemen. So once you have made this, the next thing for us to do, once you have your 2 layers of white concrete, is you want to take the 2 inward corners of your T, so basically these 2 positions, and you want to place 4 rows of white concrete on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and simple. You can join these front to back if you like as well. So front to back. And the goal of this is for us to actually extend them across and around and join together on the left side of our build. So as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen, extend them across, make sure that they sit on top of the frame that is sat upon the dark prismarine and then the white concrete itself, and just extend them upwards. The end result should be this, so a fairly simple shape, I think. Hope. So what we now want to do is we want to separate this build even further. The right side of this build, on top of the white concrete and extending in between the rows as well, you want to place a bed of spruce planks. So just separating this a tad like this. We then want to place birch stairs around the edge of this. So this is going to be a balcony. We're actually going to make the entire thing now. And around the edge of the balcony, we have part of the roof which feeds into the front and the back part of the house. Now, on the 2 corners of the balcony, on the actual upper corners, we want to place spruce wood planks on the outward corners. We then want to place oak trapdoors in between the spruce planks and the centerpiece of the house, and we just want to create a little bit of a fence. So something that's nice and simple, looks really cool, feeds into a alternate color palette to the house. We have quite a few different woods here at play. Looks really nice. The area above here is going to have a double door. This is going to lead out onto the balcony, and there's going to be a small window. So we actually have the window. The window is placed in between the door and the wall, one block around it, pretty much everywhere, just right in the center. If you like, what you can even do is you can make the interior floor to the house. So if you destroy these 2 white concretes and you extend through a row of spruce planks, then you can even make the interior floor. This is going to be the second floor. I'd recommend having the actual stairs, or actually, I use a ladder, to be honest. I use a ladder extending from the ground upwards, but I bet that you could almost certainly fit a set of stairs in here. I was going to say you can set a set of stairs in here. That makes no sense, but you could almost, yeah, of course you could. Easy peasy. Only just, actually. Only just. But you can actually fit a set of stairs in here, but with the ladder you can actually reclaim some functionality from these 3 blocks. Otherwise, this is actually a bit of a dead weight, really, otherwise. But this is what we want to have so far. Not looking too bad, but of course, has to be improved upon. So, what's next? Well, this area here is going to be utilized in a couple of different ways. So number one, it's going to have a little roof around it. So if we curve the birchwood stair to the left, the one that we have around the balcony, you place an upside down sprucewood stair extending inwards, and then 1, 2, 3 upside down and sideways. You see how this wants to face this way, this wants to face the other way. Now, the tricky part about this actually is that we don't actually have something to place place against this, but we want to have an upside down spruce stair backing onto those 3 blocks that are facing a particular way. We then want to stick a birchwood stair on the end. We want to extend the birchwood stairs upwards on top of the upside down sprucewood stairs. We want to place behind this, we want to have a row of, I guess it can actually be like sprucewood planks just behind the part that is like covered up by the upside down stairs. But the space in between these birchwood stairs actually wants to be grass with oak trapdoors in front. Later on, we're going to have some flowers. The middle row is going to be a window. It's going to be a vertical double high window like this, and it ends up just looking really, really nice. You can extend the birchwood stairs backwards to hit the actual house itself, and this is the look that we're going for. It's hopefully it's quite a unique little design. Just down below, by the way, whilst we are here, I want to have 3 upside down sprucewood stairs on the ground, kind of parallel to where we have the grass blocks up above. I want to have grass blocks on top of the stairs, and then I want to have oak trapdoors placed around the grass blocks like this to make a planter, and again, more and more colours. And above this, I want to have a window. The window is going to be made out of standard glass pane. Whilst we are working on the front, the entrance is all the way over here on the right, except we leave a gap of 1 because it wouldn't be physically possible to place it here. But this is where the door will be. I'm going to place a sprucewood plank underneath where the actual door will be. I'm going to leave a gap of 1, and then similar to what we have up above, it's actually almost a copy, except it's a single door instead of a double. We have a little window there. On the right side of the build, nice and simple, we also have a row of 4, again, similar to that, but just an extra 1. We have a row of 4 upside down spruce stairs, grass on top, and then we're going to have oak trapdoors around, and then flowers later on. I don't even know if I have any flowers on me, but I'm using the azure bluettes because I really like how they look. If you want, you can even add a window here. There's nothing stopping you, as a matter of fact, unless you want to place stuff on the wall, but even so, I mean, you can place it in front of the glass, it's no big deal. So we want to have something which should look like this. Now, as we are, I guess, rotating around the build now. So on this back part here, I actually designed it. It's a little bit more bland. It's the opposite of the entrance. Just a couple of windows, just a couple of little single windows, basically just in the middle of the build, so to speak. Just gap, window, gap, window, gap. To the right here, we want the same deal as what we have on the front. It's actually a mirror. So if we just whip around here really quickly, this wants to go here. So first of all, we'll work our way from the bottom up to the top. It's actually in reverse order of how we dealt with it on the front. We place the 3 upside down spruce stairs. We will have a window here, so these 3 middle blocks, this can be a window. This will be covered up by the fact that we can place sprucewood planks just up above this. Now, the reason that this doesn't matter is because we can extend the sprucewood stairs forwards, like this, from the front of the build over here. We can make this end birchwood stair into a sideways block like so. We can place upside down sprucewood stairs behind the regular facing birchwood stairs, and then we can join them together like this. So again, it creates this very pleasing shape. We can place birchwood stairs inwards on kind of like extending up as a regular roof would. We can stick grass blocks in between them, between the back pair of birch stairs, oak trapdoors in front of this. There's going to be it's not that window, is it? It's a different style of window completely. It's a single vertical window, 2 glass panes just like this, just up above the center point of the grass. And there we have it. I mean, the next thing that we have to do, because ladies and gentlemen, we just have to add some grass. We have to add some flowers to the grass. We don't have to add even more grass to the grass, although we could add some tall grass if we wanted to. The next thing that we have to do, the next big thing, is we have to do the roof. So the roof should be rather easy. If you make a pyramid out of the top of the roof, so you have a row of 5 white concrete, including the little glass in the middle, row of 3, row of 1, easy peasy. So from bottom to top, 5, 3, 1, extending up just like this. So what we then want to do is we want to place birchwood slabs along the side, top left, along the side, on the top of the left and the top of the right of the build. We want to have upside down birchwood stairs extending off the birchwood slabs. We then want to have sprucewood stairs extending up the side of the roof like this. We then want to have birchwood stairs hanging off the sides of the sprucewood stairs like so. And then we want to have upside down birchwood stairs underneath the overhanging birchwood stairs just like this. And then we're going to have birchwood planks in between. We're going to have birchwood slabs extending across the top of the roof, hanging off the back. We're then going to place upside down birchwood stairs hanging off the birchwood slabs. We're then going to, of course, extend the sprucewood stairs across from the front of the build to the back of the build just like this. So here and here, and here, and here. And then we can have the birchwood stairs like this, upside down, extending up to the top, birchwood plank right up at the top here, and we have a really nice looking roof. It's hopefully it's a little bit unique, as is most of the rest of the house, I think. So the next thing that we're going to do, and the last thing that we're going to do really, is we're going to grab this door, we're going to grab flowers, and we're going to grab lanterns. So first of all, why don't we just fill in all of the grass parts? So all of the grass blocks, I'm just going to fill in with azure bluette. There's quite a few different places that we have to add them. So you just got to remember, on the front and the back, there's, at standard, we have the 2 on the big part of the house, and then we just have the side as well. So there's 5 planters in total. I think it really does bring the house together. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a main entrance, which is just going to be an oak door and a double oak door for the balcony area just like this. That's looking perfect. And lanterns can be hung and placed in a variety of places. So the corner of the balconies, for instance, we can place them on the 4 corners of the upper roof, because we can't hang them from the corners, or at least maybe you could with chains and stuff, but I don't want to add that. I like the idea that the lanterns are placed upon the roof at the top and they are hanging off the corners of the roof at the bottom. I really like that. So I think that it makes it, again, this house has a nice little spice of variety as we build it. So that's exactly what it should be looking like, ladies and gentlemen, as we have pretty much finished the entire outside of the house. The only thing that I'm going to add to the outside now is I'm just going to add a small path just to kind of like bring the house together and to add a slightly different shape as well, because it does feel, actually it doesn't feel too blocky. It actually is hopefully a little bit of a perfect balance, but I'll be adding a path, and I'll also be making the inside for you just so that you've got a little bit of an idea of what to expect. So I'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, once I've done that, and I'll give you guys a nice little tour once it's done. So this is what your house will look like once it has been 100% fully completed, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I have added the small path. It's a simple curved grass path in front of the house. As we pan around it, you can see that the house is quite symmetrical on the front and the back, barring the entrance area, but I think that that's a good choice. I think that the house has a really nice, interesting design, so it doesn't get boring from front to back. As we enter the house, we have a few different options, so I decided to split the house into 2. This first area here is basically just a crafting and storage area, smelting, everything that you might expect. Got a painting on the wall just to decorate things a little bit. As we move through into the next part of the house, this is again, a bit more of a utility area. We have a brewing area, we have an enchantment area, a little bit of storage. As we head upstairs, we have ourselves a bed, and we have a place for our armor and a little bit of storage as well. So a surprising amount can be fit into this house, and hopefully it's not that survival unfriendly. And that's it. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. It was really fun designing a different style of house for you. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Click that little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. And if you do want to make anything else by me, check out the card system and the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.